In 1971, a man named Dan Cooper boarded a flight in Portland with a briefcase and a quiet demand. He wasn't just holding a bomb, he was holding the attention of a nation. The cabin air didn't smell like jet fuel. It felt like the heavy, metallic breath of a predator waiting to strike. The sky over Washington was a vast, unrolled bolt of black silk, shredded by a cold, relentless rain. Cooper sat in the rear, his eyes shielded by dark glasses that reflected the rhythmic, mechanical pulse of the cabin lights. He wasn't a passenger, he was a glitch in the pattern. "The money isn't for me," he whispered to the stewardess, his voice sounding like two stones grinding together in a deep well. "It's a ransom for the future." He looked out the window at the swirling mist, where the silver needle of the plane's wing seemed to stitch the dark clouds. He jumped into the freezing abyss, disappearing into a sector of the map where the lines of reality were starting to fray. The authorities found his tie and a few charred bills, but Cooper had vanished into the marginalia, the blank, unwritten space at the edge of the world's page. The FBI spent decades chasing a shadow made of ink and static. Every lead turned into a loose thread that led back to the same empty sky. They didn't realize that Cooper hadn't fallen to the earth. He had stepped between the stitches of time, becoming a permanent ghost in the air. The real event remains the only unsolved hijacking in history because the Weaver claimed the subject. Cooper was a necessary snag in the tapestry of the 20th century, a reminder that some men are born to be unspooled. He didn't escape. He was simply reabsorbed by the design. Today, pilots flying over the Cascades report a strange thumping on the fuselage at 10,000 feet. It's the sound of a man who is still trying to land, his parachute caught on the invisible gears of the atmosphere. The sky is a jealous archive, and it never truly lets go. If you ever find a damp $20 bill buried in the Pacific Northwest mud, don't spend it. It carries the frequency of the jump, a lingering resonance of a soul that refused to be tied off. The Weaver is always looking for that missing currency to finish the final, dark repair. Cooper's story is a thriller without an ending, a mystery written in the clouds. He is the patron saint of the lost, the pilot of the void, and the thread that broke the needle. He is still out there, falling through the seams of our world, waiting for the sky to open again. The investigators close the case, but the air remains thick with his memory. Every storm that rolls off the coast carries the scent of his vintage tobacco and the cold, sharp taste of the ozone he disappeared into. He is the silence between the ticks of the cosmic clock. We look for him on the ground, but he is in the architecture of the wind. He is the reason the horizon looks like a seam and the stars look like holes poked in a heavy velvet curtain. Dan